guys, and welcome back. Since this is the last video, I think, that goes up before Halloween, I thought this might be a good time to go ahead and show you what we did for a costume party that we went to last weekend. We had originally thought, like I had mentioned in a previous video, that we were going to be the Doctor, and I was going to be the TARDIS. So Caleb was going to be the Doctor, like Doctor Who, and I was going to dress up as the TARDIS. But we ended up going to a Halloween store. I was looking for blue tights, and he saw this long men's steampunk jacket. So we ended up going together as like two steampunk travelers. It was the most fun I think I have ever had dressing up. It was so fun to have him do it with me, and they actually got it was a great reception with the costumes, so I'm so excited to recreate the makeup that I did for this look for you guys today. What I'll probably try to do is recreate it as close as I can, and I kind of want to add a little extra this time because last time it was so hot and humid. There's a lot of things that I didn't really feel like I could do that would last all night without, melting off my face. So I guess let's go ahead and just jump right into it. For the most part with this look, I stuck with the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette just because it had a lot of really good warm colors. I also used this other Morphe, this was a 35F palette, for some of the shimmer shades on the inner corners of my lid, but for the most part all the matte shades, all the really deep dark shades came from the Jaclyn Hill palette. First things first, I'm going to go ahead and prime my lids. I'm using my Tarte Shape Tape in Fair. I've already moisturized my face with my Bulldog Oil Control Moisturizer, so we're good to go there, but I'm going to apply this all over my lids and all the way up to my brow bone. And then I'm going to go into the Kat Von D Metal Matte palette and take this shade right here called Bone and run this lightly over the Shape Tape to set everything in place and provide a really nice base for all of these darker colors that we're going to be layering on top. Okay, so let's go ahead and start digging into the Jaclyn Hill palette. If you guys have ever seen me use this palette to start off an eye look, you'll know that this one right here is my favorite base transition shade. So I'm gonna go ahead and start off like I normally would and just start buffing this in the crease, and I'm actually gonna take this very lightly up towards the brow bone because I want the whole look to kind of be a little, a little more messed up, a little kind of dirty and muddy, like sooty, like you've been working, with dust all day. Now that we have the base shade down, we're going to just keep working on slightly darker colors every time we go into this palette. So the next one is straight down from the first one that we used. I'm going to go ahead and dip into this and focus this in my crease and then just under the brow bone. Now we're going to start focusing on the deeper parts of the crease by using shades, quite a few shades darker than the ones that we just used. So next up, I'm going into this one here in the third row and using my very favorite Morphe R38 for the deeper parts of the crease. And just going to go ahead and go to town. Okay, so next up is this last shade here on the fourth row. And again, this is just the deepest parts of the crease and the outer corner. So the last two matte shades that I'm going to use, I'm going in with a smaller, more precise blending brush because I'm going to keep them focused just on the outer corner and the outer V. So the next one here is this really deep, deep, deep warm brown, kind of in the middle at the bottom. And we're just going to keep this concentrated here on the outside. And last but not least, for the matte shades, I'm using the same brush, and we're going straight into this black here, and we are just going to use that to define the outermost corner and make it as deep as possible. Next, I'm going to use two different shimmer shades. So I think I'm going to try this one right here, kind of on the outer portion, going towards the middle of my lid, and I'm just going to put my finger in it for now and see how I like it, and just start tapping. I kind of want it to join up with the dark corner without taking it over too much and overpowering it. And now for the inner third or so of my eye, I'm going to go in with this first shade here on the third row. And again, just use my finger. I think I'm going to use my pinky this time. And just tap it on the inner third. And then I'll start using a brush in a minute to start blending all the colors together. With just the lower lash line left now, I'm going to go ahead and put on some winged liner, get the rest of my makeup started, and I'll be right back. Now that I have some of the rest of my makeup on, it's time to do the lower lash line, and I'm going to keep it pretty simple. All I really want to do is go in with this second darkest shade, like I used on the lid, and take a very fine kind of flat definer brush and just run this under the lower lash line. And then I also want to take one of the brushes that I've already used, probably this one here that I use the dark shadow for, and just kind of smudge it out real quick, and we'll see how that goes. And lastly, I'm going to take the lightest shade here in the palette on a very small pencil brush and just go on the inner corners of my eyes and also right up here to highlight my brow bone. So once I was done with the lower lash line, I went ahead and did my mascara and put on some false lashes. These are the Huda Beauty Samanthas. And so next actually is a really fun part, because at the Halloween store they have these steampunk like face decals. So I'm going to go ahead and just put some of these on. I don't even know what side to start with. These are so cool. Let's do this side with more, I think. Alright, here goes nothing. I actually really like these face decals. They're super sticky, so you don't feel like they're ever gonna just fall off, you know? But they really add a lot to this look. I mean, this is kind of glam steampunk, but still, I think it looks really like that little extra bit cooler with the decals. So I'm going to go ahead and put on my NYX Butter Gloss in Red Velvet, and I'm going to come back with a surprise. Okay guys, and this is the finished look. So most of this we actually just picked up at the Halloween store, but this is probably the most fun I've ever had dressing up, and also probably the most fun I've ever had filming a video for y'all. I know it's probably a little all over the place, it's probably kind of long, but you know, I really just tried to eliminate the parts that you really probably don't care about, you know, like the lashes and the wing liner. Like, who wants to see me struggle with that for like 10 minutes? I hope you guys had as much fun during this video as I did, and if you like steampunk and you have any recommendations for, you know, accessories, clothing, you know, things to read, anything, go ahead and link it down in the comments below because I can't wait to check it all out. And thank you guys again, you know, like always, for watching these videos. I appreciate all the love and support. And don't forget, if you like them, give them a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe before you leave. I hope you guys are having an awesome weekend, and since I probably am not putting another video up until after Halloween, I hope you guys have an amazing and safe Halloween, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye guys!